Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Fields. Oh my gosh, Fields of Zen tutorials. I'm Scorp, and today I'll be showing you how to make and, or I should say, how to create an enchanting area and enchant tools. One of the users who is very new has not heard of enchanting tools yet, so this is a good reason to make a tutorial of it. What you will need is an enchantment table. First and foremost, a bookshelf. Whatever you're enchanting, it can be tools or swords or weapons, and then most importantly, lapis lazuli. So, whoops, I always hit one too many. So, an enchanting table, I'm going to go into, I don't know if I've ever made an enchanting table, actually. Nope, not yet. An enchanting table, how did I get one? Well, anyway, looks like that. It's made with, let's see, 3 obsidian on the bottom, 1 obsidian in the middle, excuse me. 1 obsidian in the middle, I think a book on top, and 2 diamonds on the side. I think that's what it is. But I could be wrong. So, but here's your enchantment table. Now, when you open it up, you see 3 lines. You see the picture of lapis, and then an empty slot. When you put the item in, you see these 3 lines, and then they give a rough translation: sharpness 1 question mark, smite 1 question mark, sharpness 1 question mark. This is level 1, 6, and 7, and so what you're going to do is put that on there. Now, it will eat up a certain amount of lapis lazuli, I believe that's what the number is, and it will give you those enchantments. The book will close, take your lapis, and now my diamond sword is sharpness 1. Alright. Now, the easiest thing to do, because you notice when I tried to put it back on there, it's an enchanted thing and it's not letting me. I don't know if the number of bookcases matter in that case, but what I will grab is a book, 1, boop, and then I will go over to bookcases and say more, but first I will hit enter like a smart man, more food, and then what'll happen is you leave 1 space around this, alright, and you put bookcases in every other space, and when you put them down you see the characters flying from the bookcase. And I just go crazy with it. I don't remember how many bookcases you need to have it around to make it quote-unquote fully upgraded. Alright, level requirement 30. See, I'm 26 right now, so I don't have enough to get that. And I think 30 is the most, but let's try some more bookcases. The more bookcases you have, the higher the level. Yeah, no, I think 30's it. So, but I can put this in here and I can get a level 15. Now, when you get to high levels, sometimes it will actually give, especially on tools, it will give more than 1 enchantment. So let's grab another diamond sword. We're going to put the diamond sword in here. And I can just enchant this without lapis because I'm in creative. So I do that, and boom. All of a sudden my diamond sword got knockback, sharpness, and sweeping edge. That's actually a pretty good weapon. Whwa! Whwa! And I think this is the minimalistic that you can do. I usually go for a corner bookshelf, which is, instead of having 2, 3, 4, 5, I usually do, because you can have it 1 block higher. I don't think you can have it. No, and if you look, you'll see that none are coming from up here. So you can have it 1 block higher. So if you do this, take a look at it. And you put... book. I'll just give myself 64. And you take a look, and there we go, level 30s. And then with books, it only ever gives one enchantment. But you can see that enchanting books is easier than enchanting weapons, because if I wanted fire aspect and impaling on my sword... Oh no, impaling is a... Okay, let me try this again. Smite. Okay, so let's say I wanted smite and fire aspect on my sword, and I put it in there. It's a gamble that I'll get it. But if I have books, if I have the books and I have an anvil, which is another good thing to always have near your enchantment table. Now, it doesn't do any magic with it, but this means I can now take my sharpness 1, and I can put smite 2 what in the name of fire aspect? What's going on here? Alright, I can take a normal sword. I don't know if they changed something. There's smite, and then I can put fire aspect on. Okay, I don't know why. And you can see that it goes from smite 2 to smite 2 fire aspect 2, just like that. And fire aspect allows you to do I still have the salmon spawn, or no, I don't? It allows you to set fire to whatever you attack. So if you attacked cows, for instance, it will actually give you cooked beef instead of raw beef. You won't have to cook it. Fire aspect actually does a bunch of other different things. But, so my suggestion is, like, I like the corner shelf idea because it takes up less room. Have an anvil somewhere near it, because you're going to be using an anvil right after using the enchantment table. And enchant books, because books aren't a gamble then. You can see piercing 1, and you can be like, oh, okay, I want piercing 1. And then let's say you take sharpness, okay, and we're just going to keep doing this. Efficiency. You sacrifice, especially when you get the top ones, you sacrifice the ability to have multiple use, but the top ones are really powerful. Where is... Okay, I'm getting a bunch of 1s, and I want to show you... What's it, going through the whole freaking library of enchantments here? Do I already have piercing 1? Yeah, okay. So I want to show you a neat trick. You take your 2 piercing 1s. You go to your anvil. You put the 2 piercing 1s on, and now you got a piercing 2. And that's the other benefit of books, is that you can work your way up. If I put sharpness 1 in here, I don't think... Oh, look at that! Okay, so I didn't know it could do it that way. But there you go. As long as you have a book. But I don't think if you have another diamond sword, I think you'd sacrifice the diamond sword to make one that has both. So as long as you have another book, boom, now I've got sharpness 2. And as long as you have... What the heck is efficiency sword? As long as you have impaling. Impaling? I thought that was only on tridents. But as long as you have books, you can make an entire setup based around this that can just give you some really high tier things. Because if you enchant my iron helmet, for instance, if I enchant my iron helmet and I enchant it at level 30, it gets respiration 3. Okay? But now I've got to, you know, it won't let me enchant. I've got to use books to put anything else on it. And so, might as well use the books in the beginning, and then you can customize your armor. Respiration, thorns, all the things. And the Wikipedia has just a list of every enchantment that can be on every tool. And it has a list of, obviously, you saw me kind of bumbling about. If I tried to put efficiency on my helmet, it does nothing. because efficiency is mining speed. And so I could do that for some reason, but why? But let's just do some feather falling on my helmet, which does nothing because that's for boots. There's efficiency 1. We're just wasting that book because we already have piercing 2, which is for crossbows. Like, you can see it just lets you put all this stuff on here, and I didn't know that because I thought it would stop you. Impaling is for tridents, like the iron helmet of uselessness. That is what I have just made. I have spent all of my experience to make a useless helmet, with the exception of Respiration 3. All the rest of those don't do anything. And so it's very good to know to go on the wiki and actually look at the list of what you're trying to enchant so you don't do that. Because I'm telling you, this iron helmet is an abomination. It is not any better than the one I've got, except it lets me breathe longer in water. And that's it. All the rest of this is completely useless. And I'm upset that they even let you put that on. Well, anyway. I keep inverting my mouse. But that is enchanting tables and a little bit of anvils. And books are very important. Books are made with paper and wood. Bookshelves are made with books and wood. I think, wait, books are made with paper and leather now, I think. Yeah, paper and leather. So get yourself a cow farm, or breed them. They can be bred if you don't have a spawner. And then there you go. Thank you all for joining me. I will talk to y'all later.